Loving God, Loving Others by Caring for Yourself by Treva Barnard. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Mark chapter 12, verses 30 through 31. Jesus' words are familiar, yet often misunderstood. We readily embrace loving God and loving others, but we quietly skip over one essential phrase, as thyself. Loving others well is inseparable from loving ourselves well. When we consistently place everyone and everything above our own well-being, our work, our families, our responsibilities, we eventually find ourselves depleted, weary, and disconnected. That is not the life of abundance Christ calls us to live. Prioritizing yourself is not selfish, it's stewardship. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you neglect your own needs, you're not fully present for God or for the people you love. Jesus' command assumes that healthy self-love exists, not prideful or indulgent, but honest, compassionate care for the person God created you to be. Each day invites you to acknowledge what you need without guilt or apology. Do not wait for someone else to recognize it or grant permission. Whether your need is rest, movement, quiet reflection, prayer, or simple joy, allow yourself to receive it. Some acts of self-care slip easily into your routine, while others require intention and planning, and both are sacred. Your body is often the first messenger. Learn to listen. Fatigue may be an invitation to rest, not push harder. Mental fog may signal the need for a pause or a change of scenery. Ignoring these signals only delays healing and diminishes your capacity to function at your best. God designed your body and mind with wisdom. Honoring them honors Him. There are moments when balance becomes beautifully clear. Recently, I worked remotely for part of the day and then spent time at Grove Park Inn and Spa. Lunch overlooking the mountains, a warm fireplace, and gentle productivity created space for restoration. It was not indulgence, it was obedience to the wisdom my body was offering. Restoration allowed me to return refreshed and focused. So pause and ask yourself honestly, what do I need today? A break? A mental health day? Silence? Even resting alone can be holy. Some of the most meaningful gifts we give ourselves are the ones that renew our strength. Self-care does not have to be extravagant. Small daily choices, hydration, boundaries, gratitude, prayer, become powerful when practiced consistently. Loving yourself well equips you to love God wholeheartedly and serve others generously. When you make yourself a priority, you show up as a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilled reflection of God's grace. Questions for reflection. What signals has your body or mind been giving you that you may have ignored? What is one intentional act of self-care you can practice this week as an act of obedience to God? How might loving yourself well change the way you love others?